Hey, 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 yeah. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I am checking out Light My Fire by The Doors. Yes, one of the iconic figures of music is Jim Morrison. I know a little about Jim. Not a ton. Done a few reactions to The Doors on the channel. But this is a big one that people asked me to check out in regard to The Doors. So here we are. Yeah. It's interesting because I felt like Jim Morrison had this like cult leader thing going on. When, what was it called? Living Color or whatever, they did that song Cult Personality. From some of the live performances I saw, or I reacted to something, and I just remember being like, damn, these people are crazy. Like, and you saw that with like the Beatles, Michael Jackson. I mean, you still see that with celebrities. I do feel like it was a little different though, because you see people get hyped to see celebrities these days, but back then I remember chicks like totally crying and fainting, and maybe that still happens, but I just don't see it as much. I just remember like footage of the Beatles, Jim Morrison, like Michael Jackson, and you're like, yo, what is going on in the human mind that would cause you to faint and cry at this level? For just like, I mean, the music might make me tear up because of the messaging, like, oh, this is so amazing. But like, I don't know, maybe I lived and toured and been around a lot of people. You know, I still get starstruck from certain people, but just that level of anticipation of someone is kind of wild. So anyways, we're going to check this out. The Doors, Light My Fire. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. 40.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I put out music videos, and I have another channel where I take on challenges, vlog style. I also do reactions to comedy, trending topics, and some travel over there. So if you want to help support me build that channel up, awesome. But all the music and the music reactions stay right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, we have a membership for that and gives you that access, plus a big back catalog of reactions that have not been released to the public yet. Interesting. Anyways, shout out to you guys for the support. Shout out to the members on the channel. I love y'all. And let's get into this. Light My Fire. Don't forget, support The Doors. You know, make sure you're streaming their music. I always like to, shout out the artists I react to, because I'm hoping that, some of the people who are newer to the channel and stuff like that, it gets people just to support what we're checking out for the first time. All right, Light My Fire. Here we go.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire.
they're jamming out right here. What is that, the organ? Okay. I feel like they played more music back then. Like it wasn't just all about the vocals. Right now in 2024, it's only about the vocals. Here you get to vibe to the instrumentation for a little bit, which would highlight the musician and their skill with their instrument. Let the lead singer dance a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second because as his guitar comes in, I don't know if we're going into a guitar solo, so I'm going to bring it back. But when that guitar came in, it started reminding me of Santana, like because, you know, I'm not really familiar with all this stuff. But anyways, his vocals kind of remind me, the way his cadence or something kind of reminds me of Elvis. I was surprised at the beginning. And then the, come on, baby, light my fire. I feel like that was like in a movie or something. Like, I feel like I've heard that, but I thought it was interesting because I never heard the last part where it's like, set the night on fire. And I was surprised because as someone who's written hooks and been around some songwriting at some capacity, right, being a rapper, I thought it was interesting because a lot of times we'll try to change the words like, come and set the night on fire. And remember in the verse, he said, higher, take you higher. Like, so I thought he was going to end it with, come on, let me take you higher to switch up fire. But no, he just switched the way he said, set the night on fire. And I was like, that's kind of wild. I didn't see that coming, and I liked it. It also let me see in your songwriting, like, instead of trying to fish for a word that rhymes, sometimes you could just say the same thing, and if you say it properly, you can make it work, because he made it work. Now, I'm not no damn Jim Morrison, so I don't know if I can make it work, but there's something about that I really enjoyed. This whole jam session in the middle of the song, because we start off with vocals, and because they bring the hook in so many times, you're like, ooh, this is like the radio joint, da-da-da-da. But then we just go into this this whole jam session with the band, which is epic. But I feel like I could be wrong. You guys got to let me know. I just feel like they edit stuff like this for the radio, right? Like they go, oh, it has to be 3 minutes long. And because I've never in my life, and I've listened to a little bit of radio, but I've never just heard a jam that long. Like I think we were like, I don't know, 1 minute and 30 seconds of just jamming, and we're still jamming. I'm like, that's bonkers to me. And I've heard that in like, you know, some of these rock songs I react to, but I don't know. I don't know if they play the full version on the radio. And I think that's interesting because when we see the downfall of bands, right? Because there's a critically less bands that are in the top 10, top 100, top whatever in comparison to the past. This whole cookie cutter thing, that's where it starts, right? You start, oh, it's for the radio. It needs to be catchy. It needs to be this. And they stop letting you hear the instrumentation on the radio, and it just slowly diverts to this where we're at now, where it's just like all about vocals and one beat. And I'm starting to respect, not that I didn't respect, but I just respect it more and enjoy it, the musicality, like just taking some time to listen to the damn music. I love humans having a voice and instrument of our own. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let's go. This is Light My Fire, The Doors. Yeah, see? I'm getting like some Santana vibes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. As much as I'm loving the instrumentation, I need some more Jim Morrison before this song ends. So please don't let me down. No pun intended for the Beatles, but please do not let me down, y'all. The Doors, I need to hear Jim one more time. Let's go. They are going crazy though right now.
The time to hesitate is through.
Hey!
No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose. And our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. You know that it will be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire.
I like that. That's different.
Try to set the night on fire. Try to set the night on fire. Try to set the night on fire. Try to set the night on fire.
Yeah. They went crazy. I feel like I need to hear more of Jim Morrison in general. Because hearing that last piece, him go into is like, yeah. I was like, oh, what's going on now? What? Hello? Hello, Jim? Jim Bob? Anyways, the Doors, I mean, what can we say? They're classic. Everyone knows that. And this was remastered in 2017. So we probably got a little bit of better quality than some of the older stuff, which is tight. Sometimes I like the older stuff, though. I like that like rawness to it. Like it's almost like you're listening to a vinyl. So I could go either way, but that sounded really good. For people who always like, yo, put on your headphones. I don't need to. I have really nice monitors. I have the HS8 Yamaha joints right there. 1, 2. It's just like I'm in a recording studio, and I have it up. I have it up bubbling. So yeah, we get it popping. Anyways, Light My Fire, man. 2017 remastered from the Doors. And yo, I could have used a little more Jim Morrison vocals. Like I love the jamming and the instrumentation, but I was like, yo, where's he at? When's he go? That's why I started talking. I was like, hey man, I need some more Jim. I need some more Jim. Pause. No Diddy, man. I need to hear Jim. And there is a like a vocal inflection he uses that does remind me of Elvis a little bit. But as we got into that second part, I was like, oh, he's just doing his own thing. And the way he started singing, what is it? Come on, baby, light my fire. Then he goes into set the night on fire. Totally different. Didn't remind me of Elvis at all in that part. So I don't know what I was picking up on there. You guys could let me know. Again, I'm not over here like, yeah, he sounds like Elvis. I'm just, making comparisons to things that I react to and hear. And sometimes I get it on the nose, sometimes I don't, but I'm always open. Make sure you're supporting the Doors, support your artists, support your musicians. And, they have a dope channel on YouTube where, you can go check out all their stuff. That's where I got this clip to listen to. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Buddy!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again.